Good Saturday morning. It's finally chilly in Texas. Finally chilly. And my dogs are super happy. Super happy. They do. You can tell they're not bothered one bit about this cold weather. um, Storm's over here chewing her bone. Rain's over here exploring the grass for some reason. He's not eating the acorns anymore, so that's a good thing. FSA, what's up? What's going on? Good morning. Oh man, you know what, guys? I probably need to go in and go get my microphone because this wind is gonna make it hard for you guys to hear me. But I'm good, man. It's cold, super cold, and I got my coffee. I'm all bundled up like I'm in New York somewhere. These guys are doing really well. We hadn't been on in a while, so I'd like to give you guys updates, show how they're doing, and Storm is surviving. Cause you a survivor, aren't you, baby? Yeah, you a survivor. uh, and then yeah, she's looking really good these days, y'all. Nice and trim. She's nice and fit. I love it. And big boy. So I don't know if you have Connie Corsos or not, but it's taken a while for him to mature, y'all. And I really have enjoyed watching him mature. I mean, he's still got the puppy thing going on. I mean, you can see he's still got the random anime edits. I hadn't seen you in a while. Um, he's kind of maturing out, y'all, and I'm really liking this. And what I do like about him maturing is that he listens a little bit more. And that's a good thing. So you guys were with us from the very beginning, where I would call him every time he goes over to the neighbor's yard or whatever. He would take his sweet time, so he's getting better with that. I really appreciate that about him. The other thing is he's okay, FSA, thanks for stopping in, man. Thanks for letting me know you're still around. I appreciate that, because I know we haven't been posting up a lot of videos lately, but I do like try to keep you guys in the loop. A lot of people have invested in my dogs and have taken some time to spend, to get to know them. So I want you guys to, know that they're doing fine and enjoying their lives and, having the best time. So thanks for hanging out with us. Spencer, what's going on? So my puppies, man, I'm telling you, watching them mature, and even the Rottweiler guys, you've heard me say a lot about Rottweilers and how much my wife and I love them, because they're such like they're so trainable, and they care, and they can be very good family dogs, man. They can be very gentle to your kids, and if you socialize them well, they're great with people. I mean, Rottweiler is just a great overall breed. Oh, I'm great, man, Spencer. A little chilly, you know what I'm saying? Got my coffee, but hey, we're having fun out here. But Storm has always been more really dominant, energetic kind of dog, and so we've had to kind of deal with her personality. So just as a heads up, every dog has their own personality. Look at me looking back like, what you do? You talk about me, Daddy? And so you have to work with what you have. And in the case with her, we got her and her brother. Now, her brother was really chill Rottweiler, but she wasn't. Yeah. So Richie's talking about. I guess his brother has a Rottweiler as well. Yeah, she listens to me like, yeah, exactly. So they're really good trainable dogs. I mean, they have a good reputation for a reason, guys. And so I'm just kind of put that on spotlight. You know what I mean? Now my Conde Corso, I love him to pieces. He's a good guy, man. Look at that. You can't beat that face. Who's my big boy? Is he my big boy? But he's taken a while to mature. He's 2 years old, and so I got to be honest with you. I've always loved my Conde Corso. Always. But I think I really am enjoying him being older. As a puppy, I mean, he was just always getting into stuff, always doing stuff, and all the dominance issues. I mean, Even now, he still like loves to start mess. And I love how energetic he is. I really do. I mean, he's really super athletic too. Oh, my dogs have been digging holes. Doggone dogs. I knew something was going on. Yeah, so I enjoy just even just the challenge of raising him, giving him what he needs to thrive and be a good dog. But and these guys will kind of, if you're not used to handling big dogs, they will stretch you a little bit. They will educate you because if you don't educate them, they will educate you. You know what I mean? Spencer is a lab pit mix, 1 month old. So you're in the throes of a new baby. So you got all the toddler stuff going on. They're both beautiful. Hey, Rama, I do show my face. It's just, I mean, I show the dogs more often. I'm drinking coffee too, but I show my dogs primarily because this channel is about my puppies, like this guy right here, this big old Cotty Corso. Pew, pew. But like I said, hey, you waving to the camera? Okay. My bad. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why that that button, the mute button, is really easy to press, and so when my dog jumps and I'm holding my phone, I just accidentally pressed the mute button. Apologize for that. But yeah, thank y'all for letting me know too. Oh, last time, I don't know if you were on last week, but that happened to me as well for a different reason. I went completely silent. I couldn't figure out what was going on. I was like, people are like, I can't hear you. People started leaving, and I was like, oh man, what's going on? Turns out those AirPods, if you have like the lid open in your pocket, or whatever, it'll switch over during the during the stream. Can you hear me now though? Oh, let me know if you can hear me. Oh, okay, thank you. Sorry, because I don't want. I was like, it's kind of a nightmare, like reliving last week where I couldn't figure out for the life of me why people couldn't hear me, and it was my doggone yeah, AirPods in my pocket were clicking over, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. So yeah, so won't do that again. But uh, awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what's going with Robin's on. Robin's on one right now. Indian Bee Man. What's your channel about, Indian Bee Man? But like I said, I've enjoyed the maturity of my dogs, y'all. So it's almost like children. If you guys have kids, let me know, because you know how it is with, especially with dads. Dads, we're waiting for them kids to grow up, and so we can communicate with them, and play with them and have a good time. And I feel like it's kind of similar with dogs. It's like you're waiting for these big dogs to mature, so they, but again, you have to work with them. These dogs don't come pre-programmed to be, amazing just the way you need them to be. So a lot of times you have to kind of work with that until you get to the spot where you and your dog are happy. And I think we've kind of reached a nice little happy medium right now. I think we need to do, I mean, I definitely need to do a little bit more tune up with more obedience training stuff. And, but you know how it is, it takes time, y'all. Oh, Indian Bee Man does bees, as the name says, beekeeping. Awesome, cool. Richie, I got him from a breeder out of California, and don't have me lying. I almost forgot how much we paid. Um, I don't know. I kind of forget. I forget about those things. I want to say close to 2K. I don't know why I forgot about that. But yeah, he comes from a great line, though. That's the thing. When you pay for what you get there, and or you just work with what you got. Storm is chomping on that bone now. Yes, she is. Storm is having a great time back there. And the cool thing about it is he's not even concerned. Like he normally is. Well, I don't know why he keeps looking at the house. I don't know if maybe somebody's moving around, maybe my wife or something. But he's got his eyes fixated. But usually he's like trying to get her bone. If she's enjoying something like that, like she's having such a good time, he's like, oh, I gotta have it. But as I'm saying, I mean, he's starting to mature, y'all, and that's a beautiful thing to see. But yeah, so my house is doing really well with these two. Now, I will say she still, when they play rough, she still wants to bite on his neck a lot. And so I'm going to continue to kind of work on that. And usually I just use my water gun, y'all. I use the water gun and I squirt her, whenever she, and I know from her defense, from in her defense, she's always been that way. I tried to correct that out of her. I think that's just a part of her personality, and that's kind of what I was saying at the beginning, where sometimes you have to work with what kind of personality your dog has, and some dogs are just laid back and they just don't care. Some dogs are all about the dominance. Where no matter what, I'm going to be dominant. And in my mind, she's kind of like that as it relates to him. Now, she respects little Missy. So if you are new, you probably don't know who I'm talking about. So I've got a little dog inside the house. Her name is Missy. And she's like the grandma alpha dog of the house. And so, um, hey, Casper, what's going on, man? Good morning. She's inside the house. She was out earlier. It's chilly out here. I want to say it's probably 40 degrees ish out here right now. So it's a little bit chilly. And little girl, she's older, you know what I'm saying? She's rocking 13, 14 years old. So she's in the house trying to stay warm. But yeah, no, yeah, it's morning for us. But yeah, these kind of corsos have that statue look, like they just kind of sit there and stare. And I think that's why a lot of people find that dog fascinating is because of that look. You know what I mean? What dog looks at you like a gargoyle? You know what I mean? When he sits back down and does that stare again, I'll point it out. Oh man, I almost stepped in it some dookie. Oh man, I'm glad I saw that. I noticed that my dogs they used to this is Texas. I'm in Texas, sunny weather, and respect your elders. That is exactly right. Yeah, it's chilly out here, and if you've watched me long enough, you know that over the summer it was brutal, y'all. Every day I'd come out to stream or out on the weekends and stream, and it is just ridiculously hot. My poor dogs were just barely surviving out here in this heat, and they would just hug this tree for shade. But now it's when it's like under 60 degrees. Yeah, Texas. Oh, cool, New York. And y'all probably, yeah, I believe that. Here's a test, guys. Is my dog gonna come back when I call him? Let's see. He's fixated on the neighbors. And I'm gonna try to, when he runs over there, when the neighbor dog comes close to the fence, I'm gonna call him back. Well, he's kind of sitting now, but okay. Well, maybe that's not gonna happen. But anyways, I'm gonna keep testing. He looks back like, you talking to me? But yeah, with the temperature being better, y'all, my dogs will, they like to be outside. So they'll stay outside almost all day now, which is kind of weird, is my dogs love to be on the couch. They love to be in the house, you know, especially when I come out here, they're cool with me being out here with them. But with the temperatures being nicer now, or they can actually be out and chill, they'll be out here almost all day. Richie, you in Oklahoma? Yeah, that's a nice state, man. I've heard some people say some good things about Oklahoma, man. I'll tell you, it's like nothing like talking to people who live in like very temperate climates where in the summer it's not like a blistering 105 degrees, where it's like a reasonable 80 degrees top maxing out, or or at least it rains. Okay, that's the thing around here, man. Absolutely good watchdogs. I agree with you on that, especially the Cane Corso. Now, I will say this: that's where he shines. That Cane Corso, he shines when it comes to keeping watch. Nothing gets by him. He is constantly on the patrol. Constantly. I mean, he doesn't stay. If anybody is up, he's up. That is how that works. My Rottweiler, she's more strategic though. She's kind of like, I'll wait it out. And if something pops off, then I'm in the mix. You know what I mean? I'll come in all teeth, all business. This boy here, he'll know it before it happens, during it's happening, and after. He's just gonna be all over it. That's just his thing. So I will say I've been pumping up the Rottweiler breed and really been giving her flowers. However, this guy shines in his own way. It's just a different type of dog. Different type of dog. And a lot of people buy Cane Corsos strictly because they are extremely observant. They patrol, and they will make sure they'll let you know if something's going on. Vito talking about nice cat. Mm. Yokohama's on my Ninja. What is that? SW580 Oklahoma. Yokohama. Mm. So it's cold. It'd be hot and deadly even in the summer. Oh, well, that's how it is here in Texas, Richie. It's one of those things where it actually freezes here, and if you I don't know, hey, I don't know if that snow apocalypse hit y'all in 2021 or not. I don't know if it reached all the way to Oklahoma, but here in oh, now he's got his own bone. Good. I'm glad he's got his own, and she got her bone still. She was still working on that. But that was almost like a historic event here in Texas where we had snow for like a week. Things were frozen and highways shut down, and you know, so we get the extreme summer heats in the hundreds. Like we will be 100 degrees for 70 days straight in the summer, and rain one day. 70 straight days of heat and rain one day. That's how extreme it is in the summer for us. And then in the winter we get this occasional day or two of freezing or snowpocalypse that lasts for a week. So we get these extremes here in Central Texas where I'm at. So I don't know if it hit you guys in Oklahoma like that. Y'all, it's so cold. My coffee is now like a soda. It's like a iced coffee now. Yes, it did. Okay, so y'all got one of the sad things about that whole snowpocalypse thing that we had was the fact that a lot of the trees died. Now these oak trees, they're like, oh, nothing's gonna kill those guys. But a lot of people's palm trees, man, I felt sorry for them because, those things aren't cheap, man. You one of those palm trees can run you minimally like $500, up to a couple $1,000 depending on how big it is. So if you have like this big freeze come through and it takes out, 2 or 3 of your big, large palm trees, you've lost several $1,000s. Not to mention, I'm not saying I'm a tree hugger, but I love my trees, man. I'm gonna tell you this thing right here. I value this tree a lot. That thing. It's just a great area for my dogs to play. It provides shade. It just gives us some, relief from this Texas heat. My brother in League City lost 3 palm trees during the snowpocalypse. Yeah, oh, so yeah, thank you for yeah, we got hit hard. Thanks for chiming in, because I was wondering if anyone else here was know what I'm talking about, because it was a historic event. It was pretty historic. It was so bad because people's electricity went out, and they didn't have running water. People were burning their furniture for heat. Burning their furniture for heat. What kind of? It's almost like we were in some sort of real apocalypse where, we've lost all our conveniences. And my mother and her fiance had to come over to our house and stay because they just were. It was just so cold. And luckily, we were living in a town outside of San Antonio, different from where we are now, and we had some conveniences here, and so they just packed in our house, and we made it. Couldn't go to the grocery stores. The roads were iced over. The grocery stores were closed. It was crazy. Now my Rottweilers, man, they had a blast. I made a short video of that. I don't know how long ago it was. So if you're bored and you want to go look at my Storm as a puppy, her and her brother, they were the cutest. Oh man, if y'all have ever had the chance to have Rottweilers as puppies, my wife was just talking about this yesterday. They are the cutest thing. It is so unbearable because they look like bears. those little those little things are so cute, man. Go check out that little video. I have them, and they were playing in the snow too. They were having so much fun. Everybody else is like suffering, and my dogs are just oblivious. They living their best life. They are living their best life. Texas Power Grid was down for the count. Absolutely, it challenged their system. It made them think twice about, hey, are we prepared? Do we know? Do we even know what we're doing? Poor Texas. We were under some stressful times during that time. Unfortunately, the climate is changing, so we're not going to be able to have the same trees anymore. Really, that was the year when it was freeze, fog before the snow hit. Yeah, 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 yeah. It was rough, y'all. It was rough, and it was, and you know how we are part of these community homepages, and people were running out of milk and stuff, and they were like asking neighbors, and that's one of the reasons why I think we still like having being living in a neighbor like this property here is over an acre, and but we still have neighbors. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we don't have any neighbors. There's people that are close by, and there's a few times in life where you are lucky to have people that are next to you that can kind of come to your aid, or you can come to their aid. And so I think that's one of the reasons why my wife was kind of didn't want to go straight country where you don't have any neighbors, because every now and then situations come up where you actually need a neighbor. And there was a year when it was yeah, um, and so yeah, it was so bad. The neighbors were running out of milk, and they had kids and children, and so luckily we were close to a nearby base, and they opened their doors, and we were able to grab some needed items and stuff like that. But um, so it's nice having neighbors, and it's nice to actually be friends with your neighbors. Just you know what I mean, guys. Oh no, you didn't. I love the pool. You're well. No, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. That my wife and I built that pool 2 years ago, and it's been nice. It's been real nice. My dogs, they will play in it. They'll swim in it, especially the Rottweiler. If you have a Rottweiler, you know what I mean. They love. At least my dog loves water, so she will swim in that thing all day if I let her. Hey, baby, don't eat the sticks. Stormy, no sticks, baby. Take the. Darn it, guys. Don't eat the sticks. Yeah, when they eat those sticks, their stomach goes crazy. Go find your bone. Where's your bone, baby? No, Rain. Stormy. I'm calling the wrong dog, and then Rain has the bone now, so he was paying attention to that bone. He was just waiting for her to abandon it. Stormy, no baby. Go find you another bone. Go find your bone. You can't have this stick. You can chase it. Do you want to chase it? Okay, let me put the coffee down so y'all can lick my coffee. Ugh. Here you go. You want it? Ugh. I should have threw it a little bit further. Started the game. I hope they don't fall in that pool, y'all. They're gonna be one cold dog if they fall in that pool. How do you say your name? Hagamaru? Hey, what's going on? That's cool. We have a neighborhood where everyone has 3 to 6 acres. Oh, that Amy. Your name is Amy. Army Brat. Sorry, Army Brat, 1966. Uh, Sometimes I kind of think that will be a little bit better than 1 acre. I really do. I really think that maybe 3 to 6 is probably the sweet spot because in my mind, like I like having neighbors, but I wouldn't mind having just a little bit more space because with bigger dogs like that, sometimes they do get into conflicts and they get too nosy. Like just like for instance, he keeps looking over there. He's waiting for that other dog to come out of the so they can run the fence. And you know, running the fence, I don't really mind it honestly, but they do tear up your yard. I've got like this whole trail over there where no grass is grown and it gets dirty. They get dirty, they love it, but and then I think the worst part is whenever they get to the end, they start barking really loud and just disturbing the peace. So, and I don't think my neighbor really likes that. So, and so he's kind of expressed he didn't really like it. I think his dogs get hurt too. So, and I'm thinking if I just had a little bit more space, I would keep the 1 acre fence and then have maybe 2 acres or an acre away from the next neighbor. That way they're less likely to do all that mess. You know what I'm saying? You can protect your property or you can monitor your property. Oh, I bet she's eating that stick. I need to go get her a bone. Here guys, let me put this down for a second. Oh, I hate doing this. I'm not drinking the rest of the coffee anyway. We're gonna replace it with a real bone. Hey, boy, you go get your bone. Go back. Thank you. See, that's much better than he used to be, y'all. Much better than. Here, baby, this is what you need. Get rid of that stick. You're gonna have your stomach all jacked up. He wants me to throw it, really. Okay. I'll throw it. Okay. My hands are like frozen, y'all. I need to go find my gloves. He wants to play catch anyway. I think I need to go find him something. Like, where's your ball? Here, Bobster. You wanna play with this? You want this? Rainy Bob. You want this? You gotta go get it? You wanna get it? You wanna go get it? Yeah. That dude is so big and powerful, y'all. I love to see that. And it's so much better. It's more impressive in person. You know, if you've never had a big dog like this, it's really impressive to have a big monster like that run around. I mean, if you're used to those little tiny dogs and then you encounter a dog this size, it'll take you back a little bit. I remember my first time meeting his parents. This guy, so when we went to pick him up, we had to drive to California, and we met his parents, his mom and dad. And the first, oh, let me check the comments, guys. Uh, Dog Indo. Wish we had well water. Army Brat. That is the one thing that could make this whole existence where I'm at better is having a well. And as you know, the price of wells have gone way up. There used to be a time when you could drill a well, depending on how deep it is, for like 13,000 bucks, and now you're talking about 30,000. You know, if you can't, if don't let them have to dig too deep. Oh man, you lost your interest, buddy. Go get it. Go get it. He's lost his interest. So yeah, that would make this whole thing, because I've spent so much money trying to maintain this grass over the summer heats. Let me switch to this different toy. See if he'll go for this. You want it? You want it? You want to get it? There it is. Got him something here like. I got a golden doodle. She's being trained for film. Ooh, interesting. Would love to see that. See what film that your dog plays in. Okay, what was I saying? You want to see Storm, or you're saying something else? Yeah, that's Storm. What was I saying, guys? Y'all bring me back to what I was talking about. Can you help me remind me what I was saying? I was in the middle of saying something before I went to the comments. I'm getting old, guys. I'm an old guy. Look, Stormy, I'm getting old, baby. I'm getting old. I'm an old guy. I got a Bill Cosby's. What is this called? Shaw? What is this called? I don't know what it's called. The grass. Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, I thought I was talking about something else prior to the grass, but anyways, yeah. Building a well would be nice because then you can water this grass for essentially for free, as opposed to spending like I do. This year was actually nicer. I didn't water twice a day, but like I said, Texas heat is so bad that in order to save the grass, I had to water. Like it's short waterings, but I had to do it twice a day. My bill last year was like $600 a month, and so now I got it down to like $300 a month during the summer. A scarf, thank you. I don't know why. I'm getting old. Yeah, Ephraim, 13,000 for the wells back in the day. Now they've gone up to 20, 30,000, and you know how it is. They come out here and they give you an estimate. And then when they get to a point and they're like, well, no water. We got to go another 100 feet, another 200 feet, whatever. And then the price just starts going up on the spot. It's going up. I'm going to drop this coffee off, guys, because it's no good. EJ's laughing. Now it's more expensive. Yeah, it's definitely more expensive. Way more expensive. So, but I think a place like this in Texas where it gets so hot and dry, and you got land like this, and you want to maintain your grass, it's almost like you just have to, But my thing is, I'm still military, and so I'm a little bit afraid to make that kind of investment. I'm gonna drop off this cup real quick, guys. I'll be right back to the dogs, but ooh, there's some gloves. I might put these things on. Shoot, it's kind of cold. See, I told you. See how my Connie Corso? He's like right there. Like they don't waste time. They are in your face. They want to know what's going on, guys. I'm putting these. These are not like real gloves to wear. This is more like for cooking, but oh well. I'm wearing these gloves because it's cold. But yeah, it's really So I appreciate being out here. I appreciate the land. This is my first time ever having a property where there was land like this. And my dogs, like I said, they love it. Fort Sill, Oklahoma Army Post. So I'm Air Force, by the way. So, but I do work with Army colleagues, and I think it's raining a little bit, guys. And yeah, so thank you for your service, Army Brat. Obviously, your name says Army Brat on it, but I didn't know if you served or not. But look at that horse in the background, taking the sweet time. And my dogs really don't, they go over there and talk to the horse sometime. Not like literally talk, but you know what I mean. They go over there and like socialize with it, but they don't go crazy. Let's see if they go over there. And the horse just kind of lives his life. We call him Mr. Ed. Oh man, it really is gonna rain. Awesome. Look at that, y'all. Hey, Rain, stop peeing on her. Let her finish. I think he peed on my. Did y'all see that? See, that's that dominant stuff. But he needed to wait till she get done peeing. He don't need to pee on top of Storm. Peeing on my. Did you see that, y'all? He was peeing on my other dog. Trying to be efficient. He's like, I'm gonna mark. Oh, so he did go over there too, where the horse was. Interesting. No, thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you for that. Yeah. So it's how it is if you are in a spot where if you get PCS, you don't really want to just because we actually went on a limb to buy the pool, and I built the shop too, but like if I have to move, if we have to move, does that mean that I get my money back when I sell this place? It's always the toss up. Because if the market is in your favor, it's good. But if it's not, man, you lose money. So you got to be careful how much you spend. Yeah, I can't believe he did that, man. My poor dog, I'm going to have to wash you off, baby. I'm sorry, sweetie. You got peed on. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry. You're so sorry. You okay, baby? All the trauma being peed on. Let me call him R. Kelly. Mm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he's doing that. He normally waits till she's done peeing. I don't understand why he's decided to pee on top of her. That's messed up. Oh, this is a Storm, my Rottweiler, and my Cane Corso is Rain. So Rain just tried to rain down on Storm. So again, this is cool. I don't mind this at all. Hey, no digging. So the bad thing about where I live also is that we have sand for soil. So they can, no digging. So they can dig as deep as they want to. And it's always a hassle for me because I got to repair these holes. I already repaired a hole once before. And now I got another hole to repair. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. There's some people that probably are good people. They maybe had a rough start, and but have turned that corner and could serve. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is that laws continue. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's the part I don't like. Hey, Storm, no bite, no biting. Okay, I gotta go get my water gun, guys. It's water gun time. So this is what I use for my. I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna call this the Master Blaster. Master Blaster. So she loves it too, y'all. But this stops them from doing the rough play. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that gets him the scars on his chin and all the marks and stuff. Because I mean, for the most part, that was all still play. But it was funny because I was watching somebody on Go Play Now. That's enough water. I just want to stop y'all from doing the shenanigans. I was watching I think it was two pit bulls, and I know what it was. It was one of my friend's Facebook page, and they had two pit bulls that were they were in that position where they were facing each other, putting their heads over each other's backs, basically a dominance move. And they kept doing this thing. So the person who made the video turned into a kind of like bossa nova, or what's the word? Oh my God. The slow dancing that, has the long pauses, whatever it's called. And and it looked like and so somebody wrote a comment like, hey, look, this at any moment, this could blow up and turn into a fight. And in my mind, I kind of was thinking the same thing. And and then of course the people came to her defense or whatever, like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Those dogs are doing fine and blah, blah, blah. They're just playing. But it kind of came to my mind too, that a lot of those, now here's the deal. When it comes to people's dogs, sometimes behaviors look one way to one person, and you may be correct. It's hard to predict your dog's behavior 100%. And I think there may be some common things that you can kind of pick up on, but you can never 100% predict your dog's behavior with 100% certain. Now you can get close. Now you can say, hey, there's a 95% chance my dog's not going to do anything, and you may be correct. But I doubt that you could be 100% certain. Oh, she's got to poop. Hopefully he doesn't run over there and pee on her while she's pooping. Good morning, Carly. How are you? Long time no see. And got a thumb for his aggression at a dog park. Ooh. And anyways, in my mind I was thinking, yeah, that I think that kind of potentially could happen. But the lady was like, she replied, listen, my dogs have done this millions of times, and it doesn't result into a fight. And so I backed off. I didn't say anything in the comments. I didn't even support or not support, because I kind of feel like I agree with you. If you know your dogs and you know that 95% of the time they just do that as a form of play, and it's a positive thing for them, hey, no harm, no foul. But I will be honest with you, the person who made that comment, I was kind of reading the same thing because my dogs do it. They'll thank you so much, Carly. It's really nice and chill out here today, so they're just taking advantage of this nicer weather. We had a little bit of a sprinkle, but for the most part, um, life is good today, Carly. I'm 100% certain my dog will fight. Because you know your dogs are rat, right? You know if your dogs are gonna result in. So I know what's gonna happen. To my dogs is they never really get into. Well, shouldn't say never. Okay, 98% of the time, 98% of the time, they don't really fight. You know, she usually gets the Rottweiler gets irritated with him because he's still going through that puppy phase. You know, like nab nab nag 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 nagging, and then she's like, stop it, and she gets to the point where she really can't take it anymore, and then she snaps at him. That's a rare thing. But what you just saw earlier, where they were twirling around and she started grabbing his neck, most of that is just rough play. Okay. Now I still stop it, guys. I still use my water gun when I can, because and the reason why is just I just don't like how much. Here, let me show you. I don't like how much scar. Like, let me see if I can find a scar. See that little scar there? That's probably from her scratching him. You know what I mean? Probably one right here too. A little scar. You see that? That's the stuff that she does because she goes right for the neck every time. And then, he's got a lot of skin, and he doesn't, he never yells unless it really hurts. If it really hurts, then something happened. Like, he yelps and something happened for real. But he's, really, really tough. These Connie Corsos are known for being, like, they just don't feel a whole lot. So they're not really, they're not going to be like chicken about being grabbed by the neck, unless it really hurts them. And he'll let you know. I mean, I've heard him yelp. Very, very few times I've heard him yelp. But he'll let you know if it really, really hurted him. But anyways, I just don't like the scars on the neck like that. And so I try to interact as much as possible. Let her know, hey, I'm not interested in you doing that. You need to chill. But I'm going to tell you, my Rottweiler has been that way since day one. Since day one. And I even made a video about this where when it was just her and her brother, and this was like 3 years ago, and she was doing the same mess, y'all. That Rottweiler was doing the same mess as a sweet little puppy, and I would poke her in the side and tell her no, and use my little finger. Now, I'm not hurting my dog, but you know what I mean. I'd be like, no, Storm, stop it. I'm yelling at her all day, all the time, trying to get her to stop doing that, and she just like, that's just her, y'all. I gave up. I mean, she's not trying to kill you, but that's just her, like zest of how she plays. And I still have to correct her. Now, I'm sure some trainer will be like, look, man, this is how you got to do it. You got to really get in there and really get that behavior the way you want to. But, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But right now, I love to see my dogs have fun. I love to see my dogs play. I love to see them enjoy life. And if my dog really likes playing rough, I let him play rough like that. That's what I'm talking about. That stuff, I don't stop that. Only whenever she really starts yanking too hard, that's when I jump in. Because he's very gentle, guys. I mean, you see why of course, that's a dominance thing. He's putting his paw on her back, trying to get her to like chill and submit, and she won't do it. She just won't submit to him. See how that was a whole dominance play. But when he does that, she typically reacts later on. But he's trying to tell her, look, I'm bigger than you. And then she reacts to it. She tries to say, no, you're not. I'm the more dominant one. But this stuff right here, all day long, nonstop. All day long. Now, the one thing I do like is they burn a lot of energy. They burn a lot of calories. So I do appreciate that. But look how he just keeps asking for it over and over and over. Earl, what's going on, Earl? I hadn't seen you in a while. Sorry I hadn't been on as much. But and then they just walk off. None of that was meant to like seriously harm each other. They're not like attacking each other. They're not in a real throes of fighting. But they tend to do that. They tend to want to play these dominance games And you know, again, with dogs like this, you got to be close by. You need to kind of watch them and monitor them and make sure it doesn't get to a real fight. Because I'm prepared either way. You know, even if I jumped in with my body, which I don't want to do that, I'd rather just use my water gun. And they love I mean, the water gun works great. So that's a little pro tip. If you have big dogs and you have issues with them kind of going at each other, then get you one of the water guns like I showed you earlier. If you hadn't seen it, this guy right here has been great. That little guy right there is wonderful. That Nerf, I think it's a Nerf Super Soaker. Yeah, that thing works great. It's got a long reach and they love it. Been busy myself updating on Zeus 4 months. Oh, 51 pounds. Oh, Zeus is going to be a big boy. Well, that's good news to hear, Earl. Um, is it Talon? Is that your name, Talon? He is 2 years old and my Rottweiler is 4 years old. He's as tall as my 3-month-old Husky pit mix. Dang. Think you got something special on your hand, Earl. Oh, man, that's awesome. Rena. It's got puppies. You got 2 Rottweilers. Oh, that's cool, Taylor. So that's what I was talking a lot about, the Rottweiler, early at the beginning of the stream. And I just think I find them to be really great family dogs, you know? And I don't know how much training you do with your dog, Taylor, but, you know, you have to work with them. But once they get it, man, they're just really good dogs. You always got to maintain whatever skill that you're trained for. But at the same time, once they've been trained and they're great, they're just altogether, the 2 are 350 pounds. Them some big dogs. Them some big dogs. Ain't that right? That's some big dogs. Yeah, that's some big dogs. I don't know why Storm's wail over there, guys, but yeah, exactly. 350 pounds is a lot of dog, man. A lot of dog. That means that they're like, what, 170 some odd pounds? Dang, dude, really? For real? She's definitely in her own world over there. Let's see if we can get her to come here. Stormy, come here, baby. Come say hello to everybody. Come here, Stormy. Uh-oh, did she just get distracted? No, she didn't. She's coming. Bella is 90 pounds and loves to hunt. Yeah. Big dog lovers in the house, y'all. Big dog lovers. Not sure why she's taking her time. Usually she's really eager to please me. Is that my baby? Or maybe I think she's, the way he's like posted up, maybe she's being very, very cautious. She didn't want to start any mess. That's my baby. I'm getting up. See, I think that's why she did that, because she knew he was gonna do that. Okay, hold on. Rain, cut it out. She came to say hello. Good girl. Thank you for coming. Thank you, sweetie. Rain, we're capitalizing on that. Yes, my baby. Y'all, this is my spirit animal. If you didn't know, if this is y'all first time coming, y'all, my Rottweiler and we are bonded. This is definitely my girl. she's my child, man. She is definitely my child. I got 2 kids plus 1, and he's him too. But this girl right here, she's like my baby, and she chose me, man. That's the thing. My Rottweiler chose me from a puppy, like from very little. I gotta remember to wash her leg off because he peed on her earlier. By the way, guys. Well, I had to stop in and say, hey, thank you, Earl. Your brother's memorial. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Earl. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping in. Condolences to you and your family. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Okay, my neighbor dog is a Great Dane, and they get my Rottweilers mad and they start having a wire defense. Yeah. Taylor, that's exactly what I was talking about earlier, about having a property line that's that's thank you for saying that, Carly, because Earl's a good dude, man. I appreciated him coming on to the station. So it's always making me sad when people are struggling like that. I know what it is to lose a pet. I know what it is to lose a family. So, heart goes out to you. But Taylor, yeah, that's the one thing that I try to prevent, is the dogs barking and creating a lot of drama in the neighborhood, because you know how it is. Your neighbors don't really like hearing dogs just incessantly bark, 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 bark. It just creates an unpleasant environment. And even though we all have like an acres of property, you can still hear the dogs. So I'm not sure why my Rottweiler and my Connie Corso is still going at it. You can tell she's not interested right now, and he wants all the smoke. He wants all the smoke. Baby, you thirsty? Let's go get some water. Stormy. Stormy. You don't have to drink the rainwater. Come get you some fresh water, baby. Guys, let's see if she got it. Let's see if today is gonna be the day she does it. She did it last time. Come on. Come on, baby. Let's see what she got. I know you got this. Rain, stop blocking, boy. You been too much. Come on, baby. Come get you some water. Come get some water. Yeah, you know where to go. Now you got to do it. Get you some water. Oh, guys, get you some water. Step on it. Get some water, baby. You can do it. Okay, here we go. You can do it. Yes. Good girl. No, 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 no. Come on now. Oh, don't leave me in the face. Put your foot on there. No, Stormy, get some water. Get some water. Get your foot on there. Put your paw. Step on it. Come on. You must not want that much water. Come on. Oh, if only I can get her to learn how to do this, it would be so good. Oh man, she's like, I don't know what to do, guys. I think I promised last time to try to use treats to see if I can get them to learn it using treats, but I know she's thirsty. And I know she wants more, because look at her. She wants more. Use your paw. Or maybe not. She just walked off. You want some water too now? You want some, big boy? Here, your turn, buddy. You can get some water. Let me have your paw. Give me your paw. Give me your paw. There you go. Yep. Nope. Look at his face. You want some water? Come on, let's get your other paw. He must not want water, guys. Look at that. He doesn't want any water. Well, anyways. Yeah, Carly, I love the concept. It's just getting them to use it properly has just been such a adventure. I was gonna say a pain, but I'm gonna say adventure. Hey, Eric Taylor, thanks for hanging out with us, man. Wish I could see those Rottweilers, man. Southern Mofo, there he is. What's going on, Southern Mofo? America, America, yeah. All right, man. My mail does the same too. My two females. Which one? Do you think the Connie Corso looks thin, or you think the Rottweiler looks thin? Because if the Rottweiler looks thin, that's a good thing. Because I'm like, whew, our efforts are working. But yeah, he's pretty healthy. I mean, if you look at him from behind, he's got that nice indentation there. And again, he's still 2 years old, so he's gaining weight as he gets older. Yeah, so I'm sure he's gonna get a little thicker. He's gonna get a little thicker. Because right now he's sitting at what, 130-ish? Big boy. Yeah, he's a big boy. But yeah, we've been intentionally trying to slim her down. The vet said she needs to come down a little bit, and plus, she gets a little joint issues, and you could tell when she's suffering with her joint pain, she doesn't want to move. She sits down a lot, and she doesn't want to chase anymore. And I think the quality of her life goes down dramatically. So we have to keep an eye out for her. And I usually give her some like carprofen, which is like ibuprofen for dogs, and that gets her by, and she does well with that. Oh, all these military families. Thank y'all for y'all's family service. You know what I'm saying? So me and my son both serve. We serve in the same branch, and I'm very, very blessed to be able to serve with him. What are you doing back there, big girl? She's stuck behind all my junk, y'all. Oh, my bag got wet. Oh, that's not good. Oh, shoot. That's not good. Oh, well. Such is life. Can I pet the dogs? You certainly can. Which one do you want to pet? You want to pet Rain or Storm? Here, let's call him and see if the recall works. Well, he's already following me already. Here, this is from Thomas. Here's Rain. And I got my glove. Let me take my glove off real quick so you can really enjoy it. You like that, buddy? Yeah, here's your man, big boy. That's from Thomas. Come here, Stormy. Thomas wants to give you some pets. Come here. Is that my baby? Come get some pets. Yeah, that's my sweetie. I love you. Yes, I do. Yes, my baby. Hey, buddy. He's like getting jealous. So, back to what I was saying at the very beginning of the stream. With him getting older, he's been a lot more affectionate than he used to be. He used to didn't really care about affection like that. And, you know, guys, even though you see all that motion he's doing, he's real gentle. He doesn't really like bite. He's just like nagging. See how he's nagging. Now she, on the other hand, she gets like real serious with it. You know what I mean? She's like, cut it out. And then it turns into play, and then it goes to, it's kind of like a mixture of, see how big his mouth is? So most of the time, whenever he's doing this, I don't worry about anything because he's really not biting. You see that? He's not biting at all. He's just putting his mouth up. I only worry about when she does it, because then when she does it, she likes to actually grab. See how she grabs? And that's where I get my water gun. So let's go get the water gun. I mean, for the most part, she's not trying to do anything either, but she has a tendency to want to grab hold with her teeth and pull. And then he'll get those little scars and marks like that, you know. Ooh, did y'all see that? He jumped high. It's water gun time. Time for the equalizer. There we go. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Thomas. He doesn't like it, so I won't squirt him, but she loves it. She lives for this, y'all. That girl is definitely on fire. That is how she is, y'all, from day one. If you get a chance, go check out when she was a puppy, and she would do the same thing. And I'm like, okay, girl, you gotta have to cut it out. Okay, guys. Is that little Missy? Is little Missy coming out? Go get Missy. I don't know if Missy's coming out or not. But hey, San Antonio is having a tamale festival today. So I don't know if you guys are around in Central Texas area, but if you are, come to the tamale festival. So I met, she's 4 years old. Naomi, what's going on, Naomi? Nice to see you. Naomi, I got a question for you. Were you on TikTok? Did you find us on TikTok first, or did you come straight as found us here on YouTube? She's so quick too, y'all. Look how fast she is. She catches it like immediately. Oh, cool. The Army brat, does she serve in the military, or she just live here, or retired, or I don't think Missy's coming out, y'all. It's too cold for her to be out, y'all. Hey, if you are ready for it and you're ready for the challenge, I would recommend getting a Rottie for a puppy. But I don't recommend you getting a big dog like this unless you have had some puppy experience or dog training experience. And I don't mean like a dog trainer, but like you've kind of figured out how to train dogs a little bit and have some experience, basically what I'm saying, because these big dogs do require a little bit more. Oh, okay. Now, oh, sorry. There we go. I gotta wash her leg off anyway, guys, because you remember Rain peed on her earlier, so I gotta remember to wash her leg off because I hate it when he did that. Banker? Oh, she's a banker. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna head on out, try to take my daughter, and I'm not gonna take the puppies. They're not ready for that much activity, but I'm hoping to take my daughter to go to the tamale festival, maybe later on this afternoon, but because I think they're gonna be there till 6, so maybe closer to 6, 5:36. Grab some tamales and enjoy this season. So oh, I'm running out of water, guys. Oh, okay. Anyways, guys, I really do appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the 34 likes. That's amazing. And thank y'all for hanging out with me today. And if you are somewhere where it's cold, I'm sure it's cold in most places, please stay warm. Enjoy y'all's day. And thank you for the subscriptions today. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all for just spending the morning with us. And nice to meet you, Kramer. We'll see you next time. I'll probably try to come on tomorrow morning. There shouldn't be a reason why I won't come on tomorrow morning, but we'll come early tomorrow morning, and we'll just let you know how the Tamale Festival went. And so he just doesn't like it. He's like, nope, don't squirt me. I didn't do anything wrong. She loves it and he hates it. Either way, my dogs aren't beating each other up. So yes, thank you. Blessings to you to all. Thank you, Carly, so much for your hanging out with us, and love your comments and contributions. And Naomi, yes, thank you. Have a nice day. Catch you next time. All right. All right. See you guys. Peace. Tell goodbye. Say goodbye. Say bye. Adios.